Station, Texas. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. Bring it out to the 25. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the catch at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Makes it 4.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Just going to keep it after the snap. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And this defense had him right where they wanted him, man. Great 1st down, great 2nd down, but then they just let up on 3rd down, and they dropped back, and they took care of the sticks. But you got to break on the football, go make that tackle. Man, that's a clutch conversion for this offense.
Here's Reed to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Craver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Breaks the tackle. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory. They'll move the wide receiver. Goes to the option. Keeps it himself. Could be an alley. Attack. Touchdown, Aggies. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, they're after him! And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Underwood. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Wolverines decide to punt it away.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. He's got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They put 2 and now right back to work. Hauls it in. At the 20, he's got space. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Owens. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Underwood. It's complete on the right side. Rams him with the stiff arm. Makes the catch, and he's free. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he's shown it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David.
Wide open on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. In the red area, it's Morrow. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Running inside, it's Craver. Got a little grass. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They're dealing with a second and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Here's Underwood to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires it incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
I mean, this guy has some serious guts from his own end zone. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Snagged out of the air. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking for room, it's Owens. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, Reed. Complete. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
A&M comes back out with another first down. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Reed. It's complete to the right. Sweet cut there. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And they're not on the same page there.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
They want to run this quarterback. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Owens. Gets some work done there. Pickup of 4 to the 22.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Out of the... There's some room. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Texas A&M going quickly. Reed makes the grab down the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Tight end now in motion. Reed. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Reed to the air again. Lets it fly. Big guy smells it. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Here's Reed to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Rush is on him, trying to make magic with his feet. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing Reed. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Aggie. And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Run inside. It's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This quarterback part of their running game. Fighting off the defender. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Smacks him with the stiff arm. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And the Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside. It's Craver. Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Pressure coming. And they got it.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it up.
Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets it over. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. The run inside. It's Morrill. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. On the move, it's Edwards. Past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Right back to the well. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Here comes the option. Quarterback keep. They go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
They're looking for an advantage to the right.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. There's a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Reed, looking for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He's got the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback recognizes it, and immediately he knows which receiver to go to attack this defense.
Maybe a crease. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Underwood. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Showing off the arms. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Throwing, Underwood. Finds a spot in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Marshall. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They go play action, Bryce Underwood. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Gives it on the option. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's Underwood to throw. Got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. on the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Michigan!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. The tag. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not?
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Reed fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake.
Finding some room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today.